You're listening to Functional Wellness with Dr. Allison, and I am so glad that you are here today. Before we dive in, make sure to stay tuned to the end to learn more about how I am relaunching the Soul Elements Collective. You can grab a free meditation and learn about the type of work that we're expanding into. So, I've been working with quite a few people on the topic of emotional healing and honestly how it's required for physical healing. When we have stress, trauma, addiction, relationship difficulties, we're working hard to raise happy and healthy children and our work and have meaningful and fulfilling lives. The stress is overwhelming. It can be unbearable. And our emotions definitely get stuck. They can make us feel worse. They can hinder healing and honestly just drive us crazy, right? And something that's really interesting is I like to take my time with my patient consults, honestly, because we get to dive in so much deeper. And a lot of times when we make those snap decisions, like you got 10 minutes or 15, sometimes even 30 minutes with a doc, you don't have the time to talk about everything. And a lot of my patients, I'll ask, like, okay, when was the last time this happened? Have you experienced this before? And then they get to sit and think about it and go, oh my gosh, yes, the last time I moved, the last time I had a baby, the last time my grandmother called me on the phone. Like there's always this deeper connection. And then we start putting those pieces together. It's like, wow, this is a trigger for you. Or here's where the stress is coming in. Or, hey, you got promoted at work again. And this is, like putting those pieces together so you can move forward and understanding yourself. So that way, when these things come up again, because they will, or you have an emotional flare or you have a physical flare, you really actually know what to do and you don't have to freak out, right? So how do we know what to heal though, right? Emotionally, so we can just finally move forward with our lives. And that is only a question that you can answer, right? The best part and the worst part about all of this is that there's no way around this work. There's no using a device. There's no essential oil. There's no supplement. There's no tool. There's nothing that will just whisk away all the bad feelings. There's nothing that's going to help you, quote, get over your trauma, because that's not what happens, or even move past it or forget about it, right? And poof, magically you feel better. Now, if you find something, let me know. But there really isn't. There's no biohacking. There's nothing that you can skip over. And when you skip over this, it's just going to come back and it'll probably come back worse. So the best part then is that you get to feel this work deeply. You get to move through it and work with these emotions and feelings and tune into how your body is feeling. Really dive in, get to know yourself, and you alone are the one who heals yourself. This comes from you, comes from within you, it heals you, and you're the only one who can do this work. Now, I do believe that this work is best done with a qualified therapist when you're digging in deeply, specifically someone who does EMDR, who is trauma informed, not just CBT or regular talk therapy. Like you need someone that you can work with over time who understands what you're going through, listens and helps you process. Not, oh, you just need to do this worksheet to deal with your nonsense, because it's not nonsense. I've worked with many therapists, many counselors, and different types of life coaches even. And honestly, a lot of them, I would say I end up coaching them, which is crazy. And so now I have someone who has just changed my life, and I definitely wouldn't be here without her. She has shown me the work that I need to do in order to heal not just my body, but my mind and my spirit. She has guided me. She has mentored me. She's just listened. She's helped me process. She's held my hand as we've gone through to the other side of this work. And it's taken 2 years of hard work, but it's been worth it. And the deeper you go, you're like, okay, I'm finally there. Guess what? There's another layer. There's always another layer. So 1, don't give up. 2, don't have expectations of you're going to go talk to somebody for 1 or 2 sessions, you're going to be healed and life goes on. That's not the way it works. There's no hiding. There's no denying. There's no way around. You can't skip over this part, which also means you need to find somebody that you trust. So don't hesitate to interview multiple people and talk to multiple people and ask your friends or on Facebook or get referrals, because you're going to have to talk to a lot of people to find the right person for you. And that's okay. That's okay. Your body is talking to you with pain, with symptoms, with insomnia, with acid reflux, with diarrhea, constipation, IBS, and you need to listen. Now, this is not just, oh, you're stressed out and you just have anxiety and you need to take a pill and get over it and deal with your life. Now, yes, stress plays a part, but we're always going to have stress in our life. I'm talking about going back to the beginning, how your relationships with your family, your parents, your siblings created who you are today, how you act, how you react, how you view yourself, how much you're able to love yourself. And most people struggles with these things. That's natural. And real quick, my point here in this work is not to blame, right? But to understand, acknowledge, and access this information so you can transmute it and move forward with strength and love and being clear in who you are. And there's a few ways to do this work. So like I mentioned, therapy is a must, is a huge part of it. Personal development, so reading as many books as you can get a hold of. And there's a million. I've written one of them. And if you don't like the author, don't throw the book out. Sell the book, return it to the library. I picked up one this summer and I was like, this is it. This is my author. She's my new mentor. I love this woman. And I got halfway through and she said some crazy, wild things that I do absolutely not agree with. And I was really upset, but I put it down and I moved on. So you don't have to hold everybody to a high esteem. Take what you like, use it to help you move forward with your life, and just keep learning, okay? The next part is a tool that we're going to talk about here. And I'm going to do a full meditation with this. I'm going to describe it here. So click the link below if you want to listen to the full meditation. So this is a basic body scan. It's very easy to do. And you can do this at any time. Ideally when it's quiet and you have a moment to yourself, if you ever get one. But we're literally just talking to your body. So you can start with a basic scan from head to toe or toes to head and notice any discomfort or pain, and specifically really pay attention to any organ or abdominal pain, discomfort, just weird feelings. It doesn't have to be pain, and you don't even have to have a word for it. You can just say, ugh, there's something here, okay? Another option is you can go through each chakra and sit for at least 30 seconds and notice and see what you feel there. So after you go head to toe and you do your body scan, pick an area that's hurting or that feels off. Maybe your stomach hurts. Maybe you have a tightness in your chest or pain behind your eyes. Focus in on that area of discomfort and bring your awareness into it. Take a few deep breaths. Don't force any expectations. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge anything that comes up. And if you don't have any insights when you do this, don't get upset either. Don't judge yourself either. This is a safe place. And sometimes this type of work takes practice to tune in, okay? So once you've chosen your area and you've been connecting with that part of your body, really bring your mind's eye to that part. You might imagine yourself sitting directly in that area or separate from your body and looking at that part, so outside in or inside out. So do you see any colors, any objects, feel any changes in temperature? Do you hear any noises, see any people? You can also ask to be shown, what is the issue here? Or maybe meet a personification of that part. You might end up talking to your pain. It might show you a scene from your past or something that you're worried about. It might give off emotions. It might ask for warmth or sleep or soup. And after you have this experience, follow through on any advice given. And you should notice that at the end of this, you feel lighter. Maybe your pain is better. When I did this exercise for the first time, I was having some dull stomach pain. And I was able to, quote, talk to my stomach, if you will, who showed up as like a pink, angry blob. And that blob was scared. It was defensive. And I just sat there with the blob. I let it be. I didn't try to talk to it. I didn't judge it. I didn't try to force anything. And I waited till it calmed down and felt like it could trust me. And when I was trying to do that energetic work of looking into the organ, there was a huge block there. There was a huge wall. And once that little blob part personification trusted me, it was able to take me behind that wall and show me different scenes and information and experiences that I could use to help myself feel better. Now, I didn't get any information. My body didn't tell me, oh, you need to take this supplement at this time, or, like, this is the experience that you had that is causing pain. No, but as I continue to do this work, that information does come up. So it's not going to always be magical or perfect, and just give yourself time. Keep working with your body, okay? And now, yes, this is strange. A strange conversation for a functional medicine podcast, but emotional care is equally important to physical care. And I highly recommend reading When the Body Says No by Dr. Gabor Mate, and how emotions and trauma and experiences affect our health and our immune system. And if you're looking for more personalized care and support in this area specifically, I am relaunching the Soul Elements Collective. It's one of my original programs that's focused on energetic and spiritual healing, all while incorporating physical, nutritional, and nervous system support. Basically, everything I love in one place. So until September 3rd, I'm offering a founder's price and bonuses again. Then the price goes up, and then the doors close on October 3rd this year. The program will open in January 2023 again. So really, I just want to be able to focus on you individually and give the people in the group as much support as possible. So the links are in the description here, so check it out. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to support you. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to Functional Wellness with Dr. Alison. If you would like personalized care and testing, you can schedule an initial consult online and get started with your wellness plan right away, or message us on Facebook at Little Black Bag Medicine. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next week.